we're back, and welcome to another meaningful moment. Today's focus is Parents Know Best. I was sharing with a young man the unbelievable regrets that plagued me for an extended time in my 20s because of bad choices. At one point, I recall sitting on a lonely park bench as I reminisced on the warnings that my late grandmother had given me as a teenager. Being reared by my grandmother in the state of South Carolina provided me with a clean, warm, and loving home. However, because of her disciplinary practices, I often found it challenging and desired to be like everyone else. It was not until later that what I had mistakenly seen as parental harassment, I discovered were safety guards to keep my life safe and intact. Unfortunately, I discovered that truth many years later. Parents know best. Now, I'm sure that there are some exceptions where parents have done or said the wrong things that resulted in adverse conditions, but there are far more exceptional examples of parents getting it right, because that's what they do. Parents know best. My friend, I cannot tell you the number of times that I wept because of bad choices. There's a story in the Bible about a young man who prematurely asked for his inheritance and left home. This was the worst thing that he could have ever done in life. We're told that once he was free of his father's supervision, he attached himself to undisciplined crowds, quickly blew through his small fortune, and found himself in some very adverse conditions. And his conditions kept getting worse. At one point, the young man recalled consistent provisions that his parents had always freely given him, and he genuinely felt sorry about his decisions. However, his problem was there was no one looking for him. The young man became so tired of his circumstance that he decided to return home and make peace with his family. Luke chapter 15 says that when he was of a great distance from home, his father saw him and ran to meet him with compassion and welcomed him back home and threw a party in his honor. Why? Because parents know best.